Lots of problems on the roads, and you can see why right now in this live look, so please be careful. We'd love you to get where you're going on time and safely. President Trump and Republicans in Congress are promising big changes in what's come to be known as Obamacare, but what that will mean is not clear. One North Texas company wants to know what's important to you. Good morning. Michael Stahl from Health Markets, the company in North Richland Hills. First of all, what is the company Health Markets?
Health Markets, we're one of the largest enrollers in health insurance, Medicare, and group insurance all across the country. We're headquartered here, but we work in all 50 states.
So you're a company that basically helps people pick insurance plans or put together insurance plans, either for a company or for individuals?
We do. We work with over 100 different insurance companies. We can find the right plan for you.
Right. So as a part of the changes coming in the Affordable Care Act, commonly known as Obamacare,
Yep.
You wanted to know what is important to people, and how are you doing that?
We did. We started a nonpartisan movement called Our Care. Our belief that change is coming, but fixing a $3 trillion industry isn't very easy, and we needed to get perspective from the public so that they could determine what they want their health insurance to look like. Our phrase for it is, look, no matter what anybody tells you about healthcare in America, it's not Obamacare and it's not Trump care. It's our care.
Right.
It's no one party's, it's no one person's, it's all of ours. So we need to be involved in determining what this next round of healthcare reform looks like.
Let's talk about what you are seeing is important to you, and this is coming in through this website you're seeing right now, and you can go to that and hop on and get your input as well.
Yeah.
What is most important to people? I remember hearing, gosh, you'll be able to keep your doctors. That was the president if you like your doctor, you'll be able to keep your doctor.
Sure,
from
sure.
President Obama. It didn't happen.
Sure. Not for a lot of people. So on ourcarebill.org, which you see that website there, everybody can go BYOB, build their own bill. So they can build their own healthcare bill through our website. They can then share that bill online. They can send it to members of Congress. They can even tweet it directly to the president.
Let's look at what the feedback is showing right now.
Yeah, absolutely. So
one of them is prescription drugs.
Yeah, as part of that process, we're crowdsourcing healthcare legislation. So we're getting feedback from all of these people that are building their own bills, and they're telling us what they want healthcare legislation to look like. Prescription drugs is a big part. That's probably the top issue that people say is they want to lower the cost of prescription drugs, either through reimportation of drugs or allowing Medicare, which it's not presently, allowing Medicare to negotiate with the pharmaceutical companies. That's one big issue.
President Trump has been adamant about.
Yes.
We negotiate everything. Why don't we negotiate that? Well, the drug companies have said, well, we don't want to negotiate.
Yeah, about over 90% of people agree with that perspective.
Right.
Yeah.
What else are you finding?
We're finding that in the 70% range, people want to allow youth to stay on their parents' policy up to the age 26. We're seeing also in the 70% range, people wanting to continue under the Affordable Care Act as it presently is, continue with the ban on lifetime limits. And a new thing also in the 70% range is that people are looking to expand the use of health savings accounts, which are in a number of proposals out there so far.
Okay, and really quickly, a couple of areas in which people are 50-50.
50-50, people are still more 50-50 on the individual mandate, whether we should require people to have insurance.
Right.
They're 50-50 on how we should fund covering people on Medicaid. That's a big one. Those are probably the two biggest ones that people are sort of 50-50 on.
You can weigh in. We have a link to Our Care on fox4news.com. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Tim.